Throughout history, craftsmen, shipbuilders, and carpenters understood that timber straight from the forest was rarely ready for use. Freshly cut wood holds immense moisture, making it prone to warping, cracking, and decay if used immediately. Long before modern kilns and chemical treatments, ancient builders relied on air seasoning, a patient, deliberate process that transformed raw timber into strong, reliable material. This method was simple in principle, but required knowledge, observation, and careful handling to succeed. Today, we'll uncover the step-by-step process that has preserved timber for centuries and explore how you can apply it to woodworking, survival projects, or historical reconstruction. The first step is selecting the right timber. Air seasoning begins long before any stack of wood is arranged. Selecting healthy, straight-grained timber is critical because knots, splits, or diseased sections can compromise the drying process. Ancient craftsmen often cut during specific seasons, usually late winter or early spring, when the sap was low, reducing the risk of decay. In practical terms, modern enthusiasts should choose freshly felled logs with consistent grain and minimal defects, cutting them to usable lengths before beginning the seasoning process. The right choice of timber not only speeds up drying, but ensures the material remains structurally sound for decades. Preparing the timber properly sets the foundation for success. Once selected, logs were often debarked and trimmed to reduce surfaces where moisture could collect. Ancient builders sometimes split larger logs to accelerate drying and allow air to penetrate more effectively. In practice, even today, trimming and splitting wood before stacking ensures that airflow can reach all surfaces evenly, reducing the risk of mold or uneven drying. Laying timber flat, raising it off the ground on supports such as stones or battens, and spacing it to allow circulation are all critical steps. Airflow is the heart of this process, and overlooking it will turn even the best timber into a warping disaster. Stacking the wood with precision, it really prevents warping and decay. Stacking was never random. Ancient craftsmen used careful arrangements, often layering timber with small spacers, known as stickers, between each layer. This created channels for air to move freely and allowed moisture to escape evenly. Each stack was built on level ground, sometimes under a lean-to or simple roof to protect from direct rain. Even spacing and consistent stacking prevent uneven drying, which is the primary cause of splits and twists. For modern woodworkers, replicating this system is, pretty straightforward. Use uniform spacers, elevate stacks, and shelter them from direct precipitation while still allowing ample air circulation. Monitoring and maintaining the stack was honestly a continuous process. Air seasoning is not really a set-it-and-forget-it method. Ancient craftsmen inspected their stacks regularly, checking for signs of mold, insect activity, or, uneven drying. They would rotate pieces if necessary, ensuring that all surfaces experienced similar conditions. Patience was paramount. Depending on species, thickness, and climate, air seasoning could take months or even years. For anyone using air-seasoned timber today, adopting this mindset is critical. Simple steps like covering stacks loosely to allow airflow, turning boards periodically, and keeping an eye on moisture levels can make the difference between timber that lasts and timber that fails. Recognizing when timber is ready requires skill and observation. Experienced builders could tell when wood was properly seasoned by sight, sound, and feel. Dry wood is lighter, produces a clear tone when struck, and resists bending under pressure. Moisture meters can assist modern enthusiasts, but, observation remains invaluable. Understanding the signs of fully seasoned wood allows you to use it in construction, furniture making, or tools without fear of warping or cracking. For survivalists, properly seasoned timber ensures that shelters, firewood, and implements maintain their integrity under prolonged use. Applying this knowledge offers, practical advantages today. By combining careful selection, preparation, stacking, monitoring, and recognition, you can produce timber that, honestly, rivals modern kiln-dried wood in reliability. For historical reconstruction, it allows an authentic approach using materials and methods identical to those employed by shipwrights, carpenters, and builders of the past. For survivalists, air-seasoned wood offers, durability and stability in outdoor projects, from long-lasting shelters to sturdy tools and furniture. Even in small-scale applications, the principles hold. Patience, ventilation, and careful handling yield timber that stands the test of time. Air seasoning teaches us that craftsmanship is not only about skill with tools, it is also about respect for the material, understanding its natural behavior, and, allowing nature to do its work. By following these steps, you connect directly to centuries of knowledge passed down through generations, producing wood that is strong, reliable, and enduring. If you found this guide valuable, subscribe to Ancient Knowhow and share it with fellow enthusiasts. By preserving and applying these ancient techniques, we not only honor the craftsmanship of the past, but ensure that the knowledge of timber, patience, and durability continues to echo into the future.